aje na amani na aje kwa upole.
To education, the government is now mulling a round of mop-up exercise on Form 1 students who are yet to report to school. Speaking in Kisumu, Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha expressed displeasure at the low pace of Form 1 admission, a situation he attributed to the possibility of parents holding on to their children, hoping to get alternative secondary schools.
Where are you?
When long queues were witnessed on the first day of Form 1 admissions, it was expected that the process would be smooth and even raised hopes that by end of the week, majority of the students would be admitted. Turns out the opposite is true. Education Cabinet Secretary George Magoha has labeled the exercise very slow.
Reporting in schools is still very low, and I have a feeling that some people think they are going to still change schools. And I'm going to give very firm instructions to the school leaders that the issue of changing schools now should stop. The children should go to schools where they have been placed, unless there are special circumstances.
From lack of school fees to parents protesting placement of their children in schools they did not select, the admission process has been unusually slow, with many parents thought to be holding on to their children, hoping to admit them in alternative schools. But the government says there shall be no more transfer of students.
Every Kenyan school is well funded. Every child is funded to the same level. What will determine the child's performance, most importantly, is the child's self-drive and discipline. So stop keeping the children home because you think they are going to be taken to another school. That's not going to happen.
Magoha's statement on Form 1 admission hurdles is coming just days after the National Economic Survey report indicated that in the past 2 years, primary to secondary transition has been on the decline, with statistics showing that in 2021, the transition rate dropped by 13% from 91% in 2020 to 78% in 2021. And now the government is mulling another round of mop-up beginning Monday.
By Monday, if we are not happy, then we are now going to mop up, as we usually do, so that we shall leave no children. I work with the Ministry of Interior. You can see this gentleman. We are going to mop up. Every child will go to school. That is His Excellency the President's order.
Even as the government pushes for learners to report to school, principals should brace themselves for tough times ahead. Already, many schools have had cases of learners reporting for admission without money or other requirements. Shadrach Miti, KTN News.
Let's take another break. When we